Hello you guys, welcome to Mama's Touch. Today I'm going to show you how I cut, clean, and wash my collard greens. So stay tuned and see what's next. As you can see, I have some already shredded. I already plucked them off the leaf, and now I'm going to show you how I cut them up. This isn't right. So I take a bunch of them and roll it up, and then you making little ribbons. So you just start slicing the ribbons, slicing until you get little ribbons, strips. So I'm gonna show you that one more time. You're taking a few of the collard greens, push them off to the side, and then you're gonna roll them up like a cigar, and then you're gonna just slice them in ribbons. You see, and then you have little ribbons of collard greens. So I'm gonna finish up doing the rest of these, and then I'm gonna show you how I wash them. So stay tuned, and I'll come back and I'll show you how we're gonna clean collard greens. Thank you. So now we're gonna start washing the collard greens. I already washed the majority of them, but I want to come back and show you how I do this part. So I didn't want to show so much at one time. So we have them in the sink. You can use cold water or like medium warm, but not hot water, because you don't want to cook your greens. You just want to clean them to get all that dirt, sand, or bugs or any kind of debris that was on them from either the store or from the ground when they was when they was plucked. So what I do is, this is just something that my mama used to do, and she taught me how to do it. So I put salt on, just some regular salt or kosher salt. I use kosher salt. So you just put salt on there, and this is for if there's any kind of insects or bugs in there that you cannot see, because sometimes it can camouflage inside of the greens. They may look green, they may look brown, and you can't see them, but the salt will definitely kill them. So you just rinse them off, wash them off really good. I already washed these 2 times, so this is the 3rd time that I'm actually washing them, because I wanted to show you guys how I wash them. And then you just make sure, like, you just run your hand on them and make sure, like, they're not dirty. And like I said, you do this process 2 to 3 times, 3 times really, because you want to make sure that they are all clean, and like there's no dirt on them, no sand, they don't feel gritty, that they just fresh and no dirt is on them. So like I said, this is the 3rd time I've been washing them. So and this is like cold to warm water. Never use hot water, because you don't want to cook your greens. And now once we finish cleaning them, then we're going to put them in a pot. So I'll show you the next step. So we're back. One process that I didn't get to show you guys was the smoked meat. I had already made my smoked meat in a pressure cooker. So I just added it to this pot with like half of it was water in there, and then I just started to put the greens. So now this is the greens that we just finished washing, that's in the pot. See them? And I actually have 2 pots going. These is you know, like cooking down. I'm gonna try to show you. Sorry about that. See, the smoked meat is in there. You know, this was a lot of greens that I had. I tell you, I was making a lot of greens. So this, at this stage, they're more cooked than that one, because that one we just added from washing the greens. So these is like almost done. So you want to try to stir from the bottom to get the ones that's already cooking from the bottom. You see the different color? You see how this is a darker green than this green? Because these is not as done as these on the bottom. So we're going to try to get the ones from the bottom to the top to incorporate all the greens so they could cook. These greens is going to take about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, because this is a deep pot. There's a lot in this pot. I haven't seasoned them yet because I'm trying to wait till I get it like all mixed up. I'm trying to do this with one hand, so bear with me. See, smoked turkey butts is in there. Oops. Like, it's kind of hard to do with one hand, but you want to make sure you're getting it from the bottom up to the top. Now, I'm gonna put the lid back on this one. You see how these is just now put in the pot, and then these are already been in the pot. I did put a little bit of seasoning, but I'm gonna have to re-season it. As you can see, some is on the stove. Have to clean that up, because it get kind of messy when you have a lot. But yeah, we're gonna put the top back on this, and we're gonna let it cook out, and then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna show you the next step. So be right back. So now that we have the collard greens cooking, we just add in some seasoning. You could put salt, pepper, Lawry's onion powder, garlic powder. I added some onions, and I also added some crushed red peppers. This is what I like to do, but you season it to your taste and your liking. Okay, you guys, so now that they cook down some, you see they all that dark green color. I added another onion to this, and I'm also adding sugar. I add the sugar to take out the bitterness of the greens, you know, that leafy taste. So you add as much as you want. I added about a cup and a half for this large pot, but of course you will add less to your liking. Now that we had the collard greens cooking for a while, they should look like this. You see how all the collard greens are the same color? There's no light ones. You see the meat in there? Everything is incorporated. The onions cooked down. This is what you want to see in your collard greens as they cook. At this point, taste your collard greens for the tenderness, and it should be done. Enjoy, and thank you for watching.